Hi, I'm Erin Cahill. I did the movements and voice of Rebecca Chambers.
So let's go back in time to you sharing a favorite Resident Evil video game memory from any point, any game.
You know, I was familiar with the games, but I'm not a gamer. I'm sorry. I want to be, I am in my heart, but I just don't have the dexterity, I'm not there. But I love like games you can, I have an Xbox 360, so any game I can play with my body.
Okay.
But I would say from, gosh, like one of the very first Resident Evils, I went over to a friend's house and they were playing it. They put it on and they were like playing it in the dark. I was like, you have to stop, it's too scary. And I love horror movies. I've seen all the Resident Evil movies, obviously now the animated ones, and oh, I love it. But the video game, like, I remember when it came out, it was like revolutionary because there were no video games that scary, at least in my world.
And the newest one is in virtual reality. Have you tried any scary virtual reality at all?
No. Oh, I want to so bad.
When it comes to this franchise, talk a little about the CG, because this is something, as a video game, that was born in computer-generated technology, and now you have a franchise in that. Can you talk a little about how you see that connect?
You know, it's so cool. Here, I'm gonna put her here. It's so wild being part of, so in particular doing this movie and seeing the way CG made the film, because when we did it, it was very much like shooting a regular movie and completely different all at the same time. But it's wild to think we went from this giant soundstage with black suits and, you know, crates and like wooden pieces taped together with duct tape to what you see before you, which is a fully fleshed out, realized world. It's such a beautiful art form and so cool to be a part of.
How have you seen performance capture evolve, even in the time that you've been involved with it?
Yeah, I was just saying, because I got lucky enough to do Call of Duty, and so and those were only a couple years apart, so even in the couple years between Call of Duty and this Resident Evil, the technology has progressed so much. Like when I did Call of Duty, we couldn't see our own animation of our characters until way in post. But in this one, because they already knew what they wanted Rebecca to look like, because she had been in the video games before and they had the schematics of all the characters, when we were shooting, we would be in front of a giant screen. I don't know if it ended up on the DVD extras. I hope it did for everybody's sake. But we would like do a movement, and behind us, Rebecca would be, and it wasn't, you know, as detailed obviously as in the movie, but she would be up on screen just doing whatever silly thing I was doing. It was wild. Like, it's so fast.
So you don't have to use your imagination as much as earlier on, where everything was kind of in your head, right?
Yeah, I think you have to use it the same, because it's still a big soundstage with nothing in it. But at least this one, I really could see who she was and who she was going to be, aside from just a drawing that they had showed me. It was like up. Yes, I guess I did. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, I didn't have to use my imagination.
How are you seeing the lines blur between you using identical technology to bring a video game to life as a film today?
Well, it's so funny because this is, you know, they did this just like they did any other CG movie. Like, you know, I just saw the new Planet of the Apes, and it's same thing as ours, except, you know, they blend the worlds, and ours is entirely CG. So it's actually different. I just said, I realized, I'm like, that's not the same. But
well,
you
it's
know,
performance capture though.
But
That's
it's
the same.
performance capture, totally. Yeah. I just think it's a whole new frontier. It's really exciting.
What's it like? Because obviously, when you are an actor, you look one way, and you're always going to look that way. But with CG, you can look any way. What's that like for you to be able to step into characters like that? I
was just saying, it's so cool because Rebecca looks different than me. They gave her freckles though, so thank you, animators in Japan. But it's, you know, in a Call of Duty, she was my likeness. I don't know, it's just so interesting. I was talking about, speaking of Planet of the Apes, not to make it about something else, but these actors and actresses getting to be apes, you know, like Judy Greer getting to play a baby ape, and one of the giant male orangutans was played by a woman in her 50s. And so to have that scope of opportunity as an actor, it's so cool. You know, what is his name? Serkis, is it?
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis, yeah. I mean, for him to do Caesar in Planet of the Apes and Gollum and then King Kong. I mean, it's so wild to get to have that opportunity.
What's it like for you? Because Call of Duty is one of the biggest video game franchises of all time. Resident Evil is one of the biggest transmedia franchises of all time. How does that impact you when you come to a Comic-Con and interacting with people?
I have to say, I've been so lucky. I started off as a Power Ranger, so I'm trying to carve out some time today so I can go to the Bandai booth to be like, hi, my brothers and sisters. But to have been a Power Ranger and then be part of Call of Duty, because I was the first full female character in that. There were ancillary females, but then to be the female lead in this, it's why I'm like, thank you, world, universe, God, Buddha, Allah, all of them, for having me be part of such 3 giant, massive franchises. It's really cool. And the fans are the best. Like, to all my Ranger fans, all my Call of Duty fans, all my Resident Evil fans.
I know you said you don't play a lot of games, but did you at least go and play Call of Duty after you were in it?
Okay, here's what's crazy. I have an Xbox, and they sent me this whole beautiful, sweet package and like this special thing, and it was for PlayStation. I was like, and I emailed everybody I could over there, and I was like, guys, I have an Xbox. So I just recently got the game for Xbox. I gave it to my brother-in-law. I was like, let me know how it is. I did. I tried to play it, but again, I kept, because I don't know how to adjust. So like I just kept like bumping into stuff and yeah.
The good thing is you're much better at performance capture than playing video games.
Thank you. I will take that. That is true.
What can you tell us about Vendetta without spoiling anything?
Oh, I would say for anybody who likes horror, anybody who likes action, but also character-driven pieces. But anybody who likes amazing action sequences on a motorcycle, anybody who likes zombies, this movie is going to hit on so many levels. It's a great film. Watch it. You'll love it.